Well folks, welcome to Picking Car Boots. So I just thought we'd show you some of the stuff we got today. I'm going to start with the tools here. So we've got some interesting Moore and Wright depth gauges, which we only picked up for a couple of pounds, and on eBay they're fetching nearly 20. So they are pretty good items there. This is an engineering standard. It is actually 1/2 and 3/4, but so it's not metric, but I actually use these for silversmithing, for doing folds and for making square pieces and so on. So they are pretty useful, and probably 50p for that, it's not bad really. Okay, so this is what's called aesthetic movement. It is silver plate, and it's still got its spring, I believe. It's reasonably springy, and it's what you might call a bamboo form cigarette case. It's in the form of a bamboo. Absolutely brilliant, and this kind of thing does sell really well in the shop, so we tend to buy this kind of thing when we see it. What we've got here is this is a classic autograph brownie, and I guess if you've been to car boots before, you will almost certainly have seen one of these, because there's a lot of them about, and you can see it's worth checking when you're buying these, just to make sure that everything's intact. Check the shutter works, check the bellows haven't got any holes in them, check the bellows do retract in and out. I am holding the camera in one hand and showing it with the other hand, so difficult for me to show you that just now, but I think they do work because I tried them on the boot sale, so that's pretty good. So we've got a nice little old camera there. This is probably a 60s, so I would say 50s 60s tripod, and it's nice and solid. It's rock solid. Now today's tripods tend to be a little bit light, and it's a strange, I don't know why they do that, because what you need from a tripod is something that's got a good weight to it. Unless you're going to carry it around, of course, which is a different issue, but it's got 50s style rubber coated legs, and it's got adjustable feet on it. And this head here, this is actually better. I mean, this costs like £3 or something, bear that in mind, and this is actually better than some of the modern tripods you can get on eBay. And when you turn that lever, it locks in place, and it's absolutely superb. Now this tripod does have extensible legs, and the legs are actually made of brass, which is kind of a nice feature, and it's got little ball catches there to stop the legs recontracting again. This is a nice feature you don't see on today's tripods. Okay, next off, these are my kind of favourite items of the day. Okay, so look at this wee beastie. This is probably a commercial pipe stand. They were sold to the public as pipe stands, and I think you put your pipe through that piece, maybe stand your lighter on there maybe, and you can tap your bowl out here and put your other pipes in this piece. And this particular example is just unbelievably kitschy, gross, but you'd be surprised that kind of thing people do like, and it's an ideal prop if you've got a tobacconist's shop or something of that nature. Of course, that's a dying breed these days, but there are places where they still do exist, and they're actually used to put into chickens' nests originally, and you can get various decorated versions of these that you find, and quite often the people who sell them, they don't know what they're selling, which is interesting. Okay, so lastly, I'll just bring it across to here. We found a little box with a bunch of surgeon's tools in, and I don't know, what these cost, maybe £1, and just one of these scalpels is £4, so there's 12 in the scalpels. Very, very high quality pair of scissors there. There's probably more than £20 worth of stuff there. Very high quality pair of tweezers too. Okay folks, that brings us to the end of the little episode of Picking Car Boots. Thanks very much for watching, folks.